A good 4K dash cam is not just about sharp video. It is about catching the detail that matters when something happens fast. At number 1, we have the VIOFO model, and honestly, this is the most balanced choice in this lineup. It does not just look strong on paper. The front camera records in real 4K, and the rear camera goes up to 2K, which already puts it ahead of most dual dash cams here. What matters in daily driving is detail. Street signs, license plates, bad weather, night roads, quick lane changes. This is where the dual Sony STARVIS 2 sensors and HDR on both cameras really make sense. Compared with the others, this one feels more serious and more focused on clean evidence, not just a long feature list. But there are still things to know. The rear camera is 2K, not 4K, and parking mode needs a separate hardwire kit. It also is not the most discreet camera because it has a screen, and it will usually cost more than the budget-friendly options below. For me, this is the one to consider if you want the strongest overall video setup, and you care more about reliable footage than saving a few dollars. If you drive often, park in busy areas, or simply want the safest pick, this is the model to beat. Links to all products from this review at the best available prices are in the description under the video. In second place is the 70mm model. This one is interesting because it gives you a strong true 4K front camera, a modern feature set, and a 128GB card in the bundle, so it feels ready to use right away. In everyday terms, the front camera is the star here. The Sony STARVIS 2 sensor, HDR, and wide 146-degree view make it a strong option for day and night driving. You also get GPS, voice control, app control, parking features, and even optional 4G remote monitoring if you add the extra hardware. But here's the catch. The rear camera is only 1080p, even though it does support HDR. So, compared with the VIOFO, the front video is strong, but the rear coverage is not as sharp. Also, the more advanced parking and remote features need extra hardware, and Wi-Fi 6 here is limited to 2.4 GHz. If you mainly care about great front camera footage and want a strong bundle without overcomplicating things, this one makes a lot of sense. If rear camera detail is just as important to you as front camera detail, the VIOFO still has the edge. And if this video helps you, please like it and subscribe to the channel. In third place, we have the Botslab model. On paper, this one looks very strong, especially because the current official specs list a 4K front camera and a 2K rear camera, which sounds great for the price range. What stands out is the very wide view, 170 degrees in front and 150 degrees in the rear. That can help if you want to capture more of the road, side lanes, and surrounding traffic. You also get GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, driver alerts, parking mode, and a compact screen setup, so it feels feature-rich without being too complicated. But this is also where we need to be honest. The rear camera details are not completely consistent across sources. The official information says 2K rear, while some outside testing reported 1080p. That does not make it a bad dash cam, but it does mean it is harder to rank above the more proven VIOFO and 70mm options. This model is best for someone who wants a wide-angle, feature-packed dash cam and is comfortable with a product that looks strong on paper, but has a bit more uncertainty around real-world rear camera performance. And now, the next model brings a different kind of value. In fourth place is the Rove model. This one is easy to understand. It gives you a lot in the box, including front and rear recording, GPS, Wi-Fi, a screen, a supercapacitor, and a 128GB memory card. In daily use, that package is appealing. You can record both directions, track speed and location with GPS, connect through the app, and store plenty of footage. It also supports very large memory cards up to 1 TB, which is nice if you drive a lot and do not want to manage files all the time. But there is a problem. While the front camera is advertised as 4K, independent dash cam reviewers have questioned whether it is true native 4K. The rear camera is also only 1080p, and rear quality is not one of its strongest points. So compared with the top two models, this one feels more like a strong bundle than a top video quality pick. If you want a practical dual dash cam with GPS, Wi-Fi, and storage included, this could still work well. But if your main goal is the cleanest possible license plate detail, especially front and rear, the higher-ranked models are more convincing. In fifth place is the REDTIGER model. So it is not a useless dash cam at all. In fact, it gives you a nice-looking feature set with a touchscreen, GPS, Wi-Fi, front and rear recording, and a wide front view. The touchscreen is the main comfort feature here. If you do not want to rely only on an app, it makes changing settings and checking footage feel more direct. You also get super capacitor power storage support up to 512GB, parking mode options, and a 128GB bundle option depending on the package. But this is the weakest product in the ranking because the concerns are harder to ignore. The rear camera is only 1080p, voice control details are not fully consistent, and specialist reviews raised concerns about the 4K claim, rear camera quality, firmware support, and app experience. That is not a tiny detail when the whole point of a dash cam is reliable evidence. This one is mainly for someone who wants a touchscreen dash cam with lots of basic features and does not need the strongest video quality in the group. But if you want the safest long-term pick, the higher-ranked options are stronger choices. Check the links in the description to compare the top products and see which one fits your car and budget best. And if this review helped you choose more clearly, like the video and subscribe to the channel.